Good afternoon. I want to thank all the people who came to our fundraising event at the Dynasty Restaurant. I hope you enjoyed the food and didn't feel too rushed, but thank you again for coming out. As many of you know, Angel Island Immigration Station Foundation is the nonprofit partner with the state parks in helping restore, preserve, and interpret the immigration station, which is a National Historic Landmark. And so today you'll hear a different side of the story through the poetry. And we hope to do this event every May for Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. I'd like to open up the first portion of our program, which is really about looking at the poems from Angel Island. And we have with us today very many special guests who will be reading some of these poems. And as you enter the barracks later this afternoon, you will be able to read some of these poems as well. And we'll have the volunteers in each room point out where the poems are, and we'll have English translations of some of the poems. But you may wonder, well, why do we talk about poetry at all? And I think, I tried to go back and look at, well, what is poetry? And there are so many different definitions of what is poetry. I think Dylan Thomas said it was what makes your toes twinkle. And, there's any number of ways you could describe the force and power of words, sound, and images. But most revealing of the Angel Island poems is the depth of feeling that comes from reading the testimony of people who were here. So leading off to read the Angel Island poems is a friend of ours, Assembly Member Paul Fong. He was elected to the California State Assembly in 2008. He's a longtime community activist and a political science professor, and he's the chair of the Elections and Redistricting Committee of the California Assembly. And he's also a descendant. His grandfather passed through Angel Island. So with that, please welcome Assembly Member Paul Fong.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity for me to speak to you today. I'm honored to serve the 22nd Assembly District. It's in the South Bay. It covers the cities of Mountain View, Sunnyvale, Cupertino, Santa Clara, and San Jose. And it's a real humbling experience to be in the State Assembly right now. Asian Americans number almost 30% of the population in Silicon Valley. 36% of the population are APIs in my district. And like Eddie mentioned, my grandfather came through here in 1939 and spent 2 months being interrogated because of his paper identity. He came over as a Chan, and his real name was Lum, and he's kept the Chan name with him ever since he's been here. He's passed away in the mid-1950s after my family arrived here in 1956. He passed away 2 years afterwards. As many of you know, Asian Pacific American Heritage Month is celebrated in May to commemorate the contributions of people of Asian and Pacific Islander descent in the United States. Congress passed the joint congressional resolution in 1978 to commemorate Asian American Heritage Week as the first week of May. It was chosen because of two facts. The Japanese Americans first immigrated here in 1843, in May 7th, and then the Chinese laborers completed the railroad, the Transcontinental Railroad, May 10th, 1869. Congress later expanded it from a week-long to a month-long celebration. Angel Island is an important part of our history. I'm proud of the work that Angel Island Immigration Station Foundation has done to preserve American history. Asian Americans have had a long history here in America and in California, and hope we can continue to educate the public about our contributions. We know the budget crisis in the United States. The governor once proposed in the California state that we face. The California governor once proposed cutting the funding of all California state parks, which makes our work to promote the Angel Island Immigration Station Foundation even more important. Thank you for your support, and I look forward to continuing the work ahead of us. And now I'm going to read the poem that was given to me. It's number 5. 4 days before the Chu Chow Festival, I boarded the steamship for America. Time flew like a shooting arrow. Already a cool autumn has passed. Counting on my fingers, several months have elapsed. Still, I'm at the beginning of the road. I have yet to be interrogated. My heart is nervous with anticipation. Thank you very much.